DK Island Swing. You know it, you love it, you hear it remixed every time there's a Donkey Kong themed whatever in a Mario spin-off. The slow build of the drum beat, the ambient noise of the surrounding wildlife, the wild trill of the piano signifying that things are popping off, the contemplative tapering off to denote the dangers ahead. Nothing could represent the spirit, strength, and adventure of Donkey Kong better than this piece. David Wise's 5-part Jungle Dwelling concert is so iconic and strong of a music track that you barely notice the name is a play on Highland Fling, and you've been in love with a pun for your entire life without knowing. You're welcome for that.
Oh, shucks!
However, while this is undoubtedly the defining anthem of the Big Ape, as much as I wish DK64's hub theme got more play, it's what this theme means for Diddy that really excites me. As Donkey Kong Country 2 takes the action directly to the Kremling homeland, Diddy didn't really get a theme to represent his own strength. The first level features a soft, jaunty mix of some of Gangplank Galleon's chords as Diddy prattles around the shipwreck's planks. The title screen is a piece called K Rool Returns, so yeah, that's never gonna stick as a Diddy theme. And the best option out of the rest of the soundtrack is, I guess, Stickerbush Symphony, because it's popular? Like, they use it in Smash for him, so it's gotta be good enough, right? Yeah, sure, whatever.
Good enough?
But there is one moment, one little bit of DKC2 that unabashedly belongs to Diddy Kong. Token Tango is a swanky little beat that plays in the bonus rooms of DKC2. It's got style, it's got brass, and it's an embellishment on DK Swing all the way through. In a soundtrack that is dominated by the otherworldly, oppressive atmosphere of the Kremlings and also Snaky Shanty, this is a strong, melody-driven celebration of the Kong family. And of course, it would have to be the theme of the bonus stages. Diddy digging deep into the heart of Kremling strongholds to plunder their valuables. While Diddy is on enemy turf for the entire game, in these small bonus challenges, he is in full control. Kremlings can only helplessly hide as he bashes the baddies, cartwheels through their trickiest traps, and takes everything not nailed down from them. In these moments, Diddy is proving himself to be what he's wanted all along. A true video game hero, equal to his big buddy and worthy of the same musical stylings that push Donkey Kong forward. In these moments, it is truly Diddy's Kong quest. To contrast this, we have the diabolical final boss theme, Captain K Rool's Crocodile Cacophony. This is an incredibly intense, grating track, punctuated by its repetitive staccato notes assailing the listener right out of the gate. While not as immediately memorable as Gangplank Galleon, as a tone setter, the cacophony is second to none. Which is a good thing, as it's used constantly throughout the game. Obviously, it's rocked in the final showdowns with the captain, but the motif is also tossed into Run Rambi Run, the player forced into a helpless position as the all-powerful rhinoceros must flee from an invincible King Zing. And when trawling into the heart of the Kremling Lost World, the very crocodilian core of their corruption, those same harsh notes are there to overwhelm the ears. The cacophony is a symbol of the Kremlings at the height of their insidious, ruinous power, reserved only for the most dangerous areas of Crocodile Isle. And it sounds real spooky, okay? Like you feel bad when you hear it, but also kind of good. Like, you know, he's a villain, and it works for that. It's rad as shit.
I hope for your sake, you're right.
So with that extensive bit out of the way, what's the deal with Krook's March? Well, first off, it's another excellent composition to be held up with the likes of Mining, Melancholy, and Enchanted Forest, to be sure. The track has such a gloomy sense of foreboding to it, low and melancholic strings and woodwinds, forming a depressing atmosphere as swift plucks and chimes dance around to give a sense of height and being in over your head. And indeed, Krook's March fits its theming perfectly, appearing in the 6th and, presumably, final world of Donkey Kong Country 2, K Rool's Keep. These are some of the most grueling stages in all the game. Castle Crush, a brutally long auto-scroller requiring constant bursts of speed, Chain Link Chamber, an ascent where the Kongs are assailed every step of the way, and Toxic Tower needing no introduction for a casual player. That one's extra nasty. Every single one of these stages is a battle of inches, vertical levels where the Kongs are pushed to their limits, and the player finds themselves asking desperately when this is gonna be over, only to be met with yet another obstacle to smack them right back down. Until you get really good at them and also wrong warping, you're gonna be stuck in this keep for a long, long while. And indeed, the longer you stay alive, the more foreboding the track gets. Eventually, militaristic drums swoop in, and following right behind is K Rool's signature motif. You're in the belly of the beast now, and there is no escape, unless... This is my favorite track in the whole series. It's not just an excellent piece of music, doesn't just fit the mood of its stage to complete the sense of immersion, but finishes a story in and of itself. You've come so far from your little jungle hijinks, deep in the heart of enemy territory. Captain K Rool is just around the corner to finish you off personally. But Donkey Kong is near. You've survived all that Crocodile Isle has thrown at you, and you're better, faster, stronger than you ever were before. This is the realization of your skill. To survive and hear this motif, to complete Diddy's arc and prove himself a video game hero at least equal to his idol. That no matter how challenging the obstacle, there is nothing that Diddy can't conquer. It is the entire theme of Donkey Kong Country 2 put into a 2-minute music loop. So yeah, it's pretty good.